Good afternoon, everyone. We're back with Solutions Hour. I'm really excited for our panel this afternoon. And I have to comment, I really love that we have a good diverse panel of strong women and John Tanzer from World Wildlife Fund. So this is great. It's going to be really dynamic. So it's kicking off Solutions Hour once again. Today we're solving for conserving ecosystems and ocean acidification. And so how the panel works, we're going to ask each esteemed expert to share a pitch of what their organization is working on and how they're solving for saving our oceans and what their commitment is to the United Nations Ocean Conference today. Over to our final solver, who has brought some exciting props for us. I see them here on our table. Melody, take it away.
Okay. Hello, everybody. It's so exciting to be here. We come from an infrastructure scale solution base. My company, Reef Life, my partner, Dr. Konstantin Sobolev, a global nanomaterials scientist, we started 12 years ago to say, okay, infrastructure scale, a marine metropolis the size of Manhattan, the facets of it as diverse as oceanic elements are. You have dory fish, you have algae, you have kelp, you have mangroves, you have seagrass. All of these entities have to work together. And if they don't, one entity fails, his brother fails, the other guy fails, all of a sudden you have a failed coral system. There's more elements to the coral system than just the coral bleaching that make that part of the barrier reef go down. So we thought, how do we take a big scale approach, an infrastructure scale approach? And so we started to cast mimicking coral. And this is a piece of coral that one of our researchers sent to us, and you can see the little tiny holes in it. You see the little tiny striations in this thing, and we said, okay, how do we cast something that's very, very close to true coral? How much calcium is really in there? How much strontium is in there? And what does it mean to have this type of a substrate on top? This is some of the coral pieces that we have cast. This piece actually is very close to human bone. It has the type of vitamins and minerals that coral would like to use. We call it a baby bed. Let's say you're Ruth Gates. You are growing the most astonishing heat-resistant coral. What are you going to put it on? They are saving coral polyps all over the world. What are they going to plant them in? If the Great Barrier Reef has died, and we see that death and destruction out there, in our laboratory, in our nanoscale thought process, we say that at a nano level, that is still a viable piece. So we have an innovative idea about the Great Barrier Reef, and reefs that you can see underneath the water are totally black and gray. So if you take striations of that reef up, have a barge on top of that water, and you grind that to a nanoscale, the energy of a particle at nanoscale is different than the energy of something big. Even a grain of sand, you think grain of sand, that looks tiny. It's not, it's huge to a nanoscale. But at a nanoscale, that energy and viability of a dead reef, if you cast another reef that's with that, with the right calcium, with the right elements in it, and put it back in with the dead reef, we feel that the energy will transfer and the viability will transfer from the new reef that's cast to the old reef. And you can bring the fisheries, you can bring the algae, you can bring the pieces back together and reform that. We've also been contacted by infrastructure scale people like wind farms. Imagine a wind farm out there. And if you look on our website, reefliferestoration.com, you'll see these massive scale aquaculture farms that are designed to go beneath a wind farm. The triangle of a wind farm will have a farm underneath it. So you're getting double duty real estate for that. At oil derrick, in the middle of the Gulf, we have 3,400 dead oil derricks in the middle of the Gulf. They're not doing anything. They might as well have a farm beneath them. So look on our website. You can see these big acreage infrastructure scale. And that's what we're about. We have welcomed scientists from all over the world to say, okay, I wish I had something with XYZ in it. Good, let us cast that for you so that we can collaborate with the marvelous people that are in this space to help them have a different way of putting their science in the water.
That's fabulous, and I think can we award a Glories Award for bringing props? But thank you so much. I think while we're closing our panel, thank you to our solvers. And just one quick last question: what is something that those who are tuning in from all over the world, SEG Live in Bologna, what's that one action that people can take today or this week that supports your work?
I'd like to talk from a little different perspective about what we can do today. I'm going to talk about as a mother. I have the two most magnificent boys, and I saw this young girl today sit on stage and say, I am going to rock this thing. And I say, if you can do this today, take the hand of a child that you know and help educate them. Help them understand the ocean, because if they understand it, they're going to take care of it. So grab some precious child by the hand and watch Chasing Corals if you can get to it. And stuff like that. Mission Blue, go to their website and see this and help this young person be more aware, because nobody did that for me. I didn't know when I was 6 that we were already trashing the ocean. I had no idea. So if everyone in this audience takes the hand of a child today and tomorrow and says, let's change, let me show you what the oceans are about, we will change this in time for my great-grandchildren to thrive and yours.
That's fabulous. Thank you.